I went ahead and got a couple tow straps to help me out with level 2. Well, for level 3, I was planning on using my mower with the tow strap, but unfortunately, it doesn't have a battery. So we'll skip level 3 and move on to level 4. While I'm doing that, let me really quickly talk about trees and their purpose on our property. So normally, a tree usually has the purpose of shade or fruit. So since this one is giving us neither, we will go ahead and chop it down. Also, it's right beside our grain silo, and even though we don't use that too much, we still don't want the tree to crack the foundation. Let's go check on the chicks. Right here are the chicks that we moved out to the brooders in the last video that I posted. So they are doing very, very well. They're getting bigger. They are getting used to their new environment. Here's the average size of them. So they're getting a little bit bigger. Gonna empty their water out, make sure that they have enough feed. So by this point, they don't need the heat lamp or the heater because it's actually getting super duper hot. I think the highs are in the 90s. So these guys are gonna be definitely okay for temp. So let's go back to the tree. Got one branch off. Hooray. I think we got it. Let's try the tow strap. While I struggle with that, let's go check on the chicks that are in the chicken tractor. Right here are the chicks that we have out on the field. So I just recently moved their fence a few days ago. And then of course their tractor I moved this morning. They have plenty of feed in their feeder, plenty of water in their waterer. Just gonna go ahead and show you how they're looking. So they've got their tube feeder, and that is basically full of feed. That way, if they're hungry, they can just grab a bite really quickly. And then they have their waterer right here. It's just a 5-gallon bucket. You drill holes in the bottom and then attach little plastic pieces that the chickens can drink off of. They're doing super duper well. They are really loving it out here. So let's check in on the tree real quick. One big branch done. This guy. Well, so far we have a clear winner. This saw is working very, very well. I popped the tow strap.